Alright, it's reset day. We love reset day. So we've got three characters. We'll go ahead and look at the Mage, the Paladin, and the Warrior. Let's start with the Pally first. Alright, so Pally, we don't have Forset on this guy yet. I kid you not. So as far as the Vault is concerned, I don't think we have any raid. We're like farming 20s now, right? Or we're up there. We're getting pretty close, 18s to 20s. We're at a full Vault. We cannot, for the life of us, get any upgrades to tier set pieces. So we have something we can catalyze. We have our heroic 3k curio here, but we cannot get any gear from Mythic Plus. Basically. So, obviously, getting Forset would be ideal. We want to get something we can either catalyze or it just be tier itself. And that's about it. Another shield would be good. Trinkets would be alright. I wouldn't mind like a tanking trinket on this guy. I feel like prop pallies kind of get crushed a little bit more than my warrior. But that's it. So we go prop and hope we get something. I wouldn't mind the trinket from Dawn of the Infinite, just as a defensive option. Okay, so we have a cloak. It's actually a pretty good cloak, that. We have a shield. I think this is decent. Haste Mastery is good for me. This is Haste Crit, though. I'll go ahead and sim, and then I'll figure out what I'll take. Alright, so after simming, we are going to go for the... shield. I'm alright with that. Not having Forset yet, and not being able to cauterize any of this stuff is pretty... catalyzed, rather. Is pretty insane. It's pretty unlucky, but I'm sure that'll come... I'm not too worried about that. It'll happen. Alright, so Warrior. I think I got 20s across the board on Mythic Plus, or 18 plus, something like that. We didn't do any normal raid. With SOD out, we've been playing a little bit of that. So, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we want. I think we have a piece of the new season gear in every slot. We want like a really good trinket. I wouldn't mind a defensive trinket. So again, the trinket from Dawn of the Infinite, the cheap death one, would be ideal. Or the crit trinket from End Boss. So we've got a weapon. We might actually roll. Nah, we'll go prot this one more time, because we want to try get some weapons for Fury, but it is what it is. So we'll go and have a look. Oh, so we did have one. Ooh. Good lord, we've got the splitter. What is this? This is shoulders. We already have a weapon. I crafted a weapon. So waist we don't really care about. We've got a waist here with a socket, so we're not going to go that. We've got braces here. These are better. Much better than what we've got. Servant splitter. I feel like this is insane. And then what is this? This is a shoulder piece that we would just end up cauterizing. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and sim, and we'll come back to this. Alright, so we're back. We have simmed it. We will be taking the splitter. We'll just level that up to max level. It's even better at 483. It's just better. So the braces are right there though. But we can cauterize. We can make braces. We might make a shield this week and get that combo running. So we will be taking the splitter after simming. So let's go ahead and take that. This, I'm pretty excited about this. This I'm alright with, you know? I feel like this is going to be fun. No stats, though. Which is kind of brutal. But, you know, it is what it is. So, the mage needs a lot of gear. Actually, that's not true. It needs the least amount of gear of all my characters, but there's a lot of stuff I could use. Ideally, we want to get one of the staves, either from, I think it's Fall or Rise with Dawn of the Infinite, or we want to get the one from Raid. We want to get another ring. If not, we're going to craft a ring this week. Another neck would be good. This isn't great. Right, so there's lots of stuff we can get that we want on this guy to maximize its juicer potential. Now, we did do a full normal raid. Last three heroic and first 2 mythic bosses. That's right. The guild took me into first 2 mythic, which I'm very grateful for. That was a lot of fun. So I do have an opportunity to get some loot there. Not sure if there's a lot of loot from the first couple bosses that I actually need. You know what I mean? Like, I've already got that. Braces, I don't need. Back, I don't need. I think I already got these. So I've got the entire first boss's loot pool. Gloves would be an upgrade. Legs would be a hard... Wait. Legs would be a vault. We would take the ring for sure. But that's about it. I mean, there's not really that much of these first couple bosses as far as like my priority is concerned. But we will see. We do want the trinket from Fire Act, the very rare one. Start playing some fire or something like that. But let's have a look. Hopefully we can get something here. Straight off the rip, we're not overly happy. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I don't even know what this is, an offhand. Yeah. 480 legs. It's a solid reforge right there. With some gloves here that we don't really care about all that much. Wait. These are basically the exact same as what I've got, so they're really not that great. Not the greatest vault, man. I mean, we have 2 cloaks, none of which I can use. Two cloaks, none of which I can use. Gloves, which are exactly the same stats, and offhand we don't use. Chests that we don't care about, and legs. I think we just take the legs because we're just gonna have to turn them into tier eventually anyway. So there we are. Not that pumped about the mage. All our characters were, with the exception of the warrior and the paladin. I mean, the tier was kind of lackluster to say the least, man. We're pretty bummed about that. Anyway, it is what it is. Some people call it the Vault of Disappointment for a reason. I certainly do from week to week. Thank you for watching. Good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one.